Welcome to CorelDRAW Tips and Tricks. Today we'll look at Powerclip with Steve Spence, brought to you by Dye Systems. Okay, let's get started. On the screen you see several drawings, and we will go through each one of these so that you can see different ways that Powerclip can be used. Powerclip is found under the Effects button almost to the bottom. As you can see, everything under Powerclip is currently grayed out, and that's because we must select our items in the proper order. So let's get started. Let's start with this photograph. We'll move it into the center so we can really see it, and we're going to move in this oval at the same time. I've made the oval in advance. It's just a regular oval, nothing unusual about it. You can see you can make as many as you want. You can make them in any shape you want. It could also be a square, a rectangle, anything you want. But we'll take the oval that I've already created and we're going to place it over top of this photograph. This is one of my grandchildren playing in the leaves, and we're going to now take that and we're going to take this photograph and actually put it inside the oval. To do that, we have to select the photograph first. Then we go to Effects, Powerclip, and Place Inside Frame. When we do that, we get a great big arrow, and any place inside that oval we're going to click one more time. And now we have placed the photograph inside the oval. Now, had we not placed it exactly where I want it, we can go back to Powerclip and we can tell it that we want to edit Powerclip. Now we can move the photograph, shift it around any way we want to, and again go back to Effects, Powerclip, Finish Editing, and there we are. If you don't want the black line around the outside of your photograph, just go over and right click on No Line, and there you are. Now, to show you what this is really doing and how valuable this is, we've taken this photograph and we have made it so that it has no bounding box. I'm going to create this black box just to illustrate my point, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to tell it to go to the back of the page. We take the image we just finished doing and move it over in front of the black box, and you can see there's no bounding box around this. Actually, although the photograph itself is a bitmap, this is no longer considered to be a bitmap. And the reason for that is because we have a vector circle or oval around the image. If you want to work with it as a bitmap, we have to go to Bitmap, Convert to Bitmap. We'll tell it it's okay, and because we're doing sublimation, we want to do RGB. And now it truly is a bitmap, and it will function just as any other bitmap. You can take it into PhotoPaint and alter it, or you can use the tools under the bitmap drop-down menu and edit it. One of the ways that I like to edit mine is to come down to Creative, Vignette, and now we can actually do something with that outside circle that's really cool. As you can see, it's shaded it in, and that's what this vignette does. We can control the amount of shade by changing these sliders. So we can make it anything we want it to be, and we want to use an ellipse, not a square. And let's try that one more time. There we go. And we'll do it a little bit more. We can make that as tight or as loose as we want to, all with just a couple of clicks of the mouse. But we're far from done with our Powerclip experience. Let's take another one. This little photograph is again of my grandchildren. Whoops, we'll bring the heart up here. And I created the heart just from special shapes, and there's the heart. We can create the heart just like that. Now we're going to zoom in, and you can tell that the heart is behind the photograph, and we don't want to do that. We're going to take the photograph and we're going to go to Order, put it on the back of the page so that our heart is on the front. That way we can obviously see what we're doing. And we'll just position that where we think we want it. Now we're going to select the photograph, not the heart. We're going to go to Effects, Powerclip, Place Inside Frame, and there we are. If you want to change the color of the heart, make it red, we do a right click on the red. If you want to make it bolder, we go down and we can make it as bold as we want to. Or we can take the heart outline away altogether. Lots of different things you can do with Powerclip. Let's look at one more. Let's take our American flag. We'll put that out of the way. Let's take our American flag and the word America. This is nothing but bold black Arial. I have put a black outline around the letters and put transparency inside the letters. And I'm just going to pull this down over top of the American flag. Whoops. Before we do that, we'll tell this to go to the front. Order, front of page. Now we can do it. We'll put it in front. Still didn't work. Let's try it one more time. Order, front of page. There we go. And we'll zoom it in so you can see it. We can move the word America anywhere we want in the flag. If we don't want the stars, we could put it down there. If we want the stars, we can put it up there. If you want a little of both, you can put it in the middle. And now we're going to select the flag. And by the way, the flag is not a bitmap. This is actually from CorelDRAW, and this is just a piece of clip art. So you can do this with bitmaps, you can do it with clip art, you can do it with anything you can get on the computer screen. It doesn't care. Alright, we go to Effects, Powerclip, Place Inside Frame. Now we're going to click inside any one of the letters. And there we have America with a flag on the inside. Now maybe the positioning's not very good because this white line on the bottom is maybe not the best choice. So let's go back in one more time, Powerclip. We're going to edit Powerclip, and we're going to move the flag down so that we don't have that little bit of white that makes you kind of wonder what that is. And we'll go back to Effects, Powerclip, finish editing this level, and there we are. Let's take it out one more time. And this time we'll take it completely out. And that is done by saying Extract Contents. And there's the flag again. There are the letters. And as you can see, we're right back where we started from. Let's do one more. This is perhaps the most helpful thing I can think of when it comes to working with bitmaps. This is a bitmap. It is a football trophy. It's shaped the way a football trophy or a football is, and we're going to put that over a black background. We want that over a black background. So I'm going to take this black background and I'm going to make it big enough to give us a background, and as you can see, there's that white bounding box. Those white bounding boxes around bitmaps just drive us crazy. But we're going to take care of that. We're going to take a shape, and this is nothing more than a shape that I drew myself. If you'd like to know how to draw these, look at the unit on using a Bezier tool. Using the Bezier tool. And we're going to move this up And let's zoom in so you can see it a little better. And we're going to place that drawing that I made right over top of the football. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Now we're going to select the football, the bitmap, and we're going to go to Effects, Powerclip, Place Inside Frame. Now we've got a image that we can place over top of a black background, or any other color for that matter, or we can place it over top of other bitmaps. And you can see there's no white bounding box. So this is just a godsend to doing sublimation when you want to put several photographs in the same scene and you don't want to deal or can't deal with those white bounding boxes. Well, that's photo clipping. It's so simple, yet it is incredibly valuable. I hardly do a single sublimation job that somewhere along the way I don't do something with Powerclip. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can use it. Bye now.